Shout out to the trappers, we are my back lit. It's the HennyMan battle rap trap, and we definitely got the streets.
D out of HennyMan. D out of HennyMan. Put it on your YouTube.
Shout out to the trappers. We are back lit. It's the HennyMan battle rap trap, and we definitely got the streets. Alright, so recently it was a group in Clubhouse, man. Shout out to my man Manny from out Florida. He reached out to me, said they were listening to my blogs on a couple subjects, and they wanted me to come in there and speak, man. So I had the pleasure of coming in there and speaking, and it went a little something like this. Check it out.
Hey, emergency breaking news. We just might have a special guest in the room. Mr. Henny, is that you, Battle Rap Trap?
Y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir. The streets
Yeah,
are
we hear you.
here. Battle
Oh,
Rap
salute,
Trap,
salute,
Mr.
salute.
Henny. Go ahead and give yourself a introduction for the people who might not know you.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the room. I'm new to Clubhouse, so I don't know who know what or what kind of room I'm in, but I run a page called Battle Rap Trap. You know what I'm saying? We basically keep everybody updated with everything battle rap related. You know what I'm saying? Around the culture, the matches, the beefs, the everything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming from what y'all was just listening to, we here to talk about the easy to block captain situation.
Yes, sir. Is there any information maybe you could give us, Mr. Henny?
Nah, I probably
Hey,
could
hey,
like
hey, hey,
answer.
Henny, tell him now. Don't hold nothing back. I pulled you in the room. You know you my dog. You know we know what's going on. Keep it real.
Nah, but I'd rather like I would probably answer questions if you ask them, but I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know exactly how to just, you know what I mean?
Was there a fight between Papoose and Issa the Black Captain at this event?
Yes, I'm gonna say yes before I say I wasn't there. I don't want to say I wasn't there, and then y'all be like, "Oh, you bullshitting." Yes, it was an altercation. No, I wasn't there to witness it with my own eyes, but yes, I'm 100% sure it was an altercation.
What is his connection to Remy Ma?
Right now, you know what I mean? All I know for a fact is they got a professional relationship, and they stood real close to each other during the Chrome 23 event.
So, how many events like this did Remy Ma throw before? It's her first battle rap event. She do this. She
All
been
right, so
doing this shit.
boom. Remy started her league. Remy started her league for the females. She felt like the females wasn't getting paid enough. She started Chrome 23. You know what I mean? She had a couple events. This was her year anniversary that she put Easy to Block Captain on versus Hitman Holla. Yeah, you know what I mean, it was a mega event, probably the biggest event of the year so far as battle rap go. Yeah, you know I mean, Easy been real hot since then, so they've been doing business. They got another match coming up, I believe. You know what I mean? And she also attended his trenches card because he threw an event by himself, and she was in attendance for that and supported that, of course.
And this event is in New York. She threw this event in New York.
Yeah, Hitman versus Easy was in New York. The trenches card was in Philly.
It was in Philly. Oh yeah, because I was wondering. I'm trying to see why would they be into the altercation, but I just heard the shit about him and Remy having a connection, that the battle rap dude and Remy having a connection. So I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure out
yeah.
what the fuck
She
going
so
on.
she his manager. She's his entertainment manager. So they done
Mm.
been on Joe Button podcast together. They done traveled together. Yeah, I mean shit like that. So it's a lot of rumor circulating on why. I mean, the first thought when you hear a nigga hit another nigga and the other nigga has dealings with his wife, the first thought is gonna be, oh yeah, they fucking. You know what I'm saying? But that hasn't been proven at all. We seen them at the motherfucking BET Awards together. So Papoose and Remy at least seemingly is good. So one thing I do know is an altercation.
I them questions because I was trying to figure out why would they be trying to cover it up, but the only thing I can think of, well, two things is one, because it's her event. For one, it's a bad look for her husband to be fucking
Right.
scuffing it with anybody at any one of her events. And then
Yeah.
I was wondering if it was in New York because I know that New York kind of shaky with events now. Period. But yeah,
Facts.
like I said, I just heard about this other shit going on with. I mean, what allegedly that's going on. So that's why I asked them questions. But I'm cool on anybody else.
See, now, see, this the thing right here, right? All right, so Remy came out and basically denied anything happened. She said, "Stop with the Easy and Pap lies." Easy came out and said, "Get y'all facts straight." You know what I mean? Basically denying it. Papoose never said anything. A couple days later, Easy just lashes out at everybody that was making jokes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then he said he gonna go live and it's gonna be epic. And then he get quiet for a couple more days. And then he say, "Hey, Papoose, you want to clear up these rumors or should I?" You know what I'm saying? So every other day, it's like he wants to speak out. It seems like, and somebody probably advising him like, "Hey, this is not gonna be a good look for you if you speak on this." Nobody really gains it. Papoose and Remy lose from this, regardless if it's proven to be true. You know what I'm saying? Because they super professionals. They, you know what I mean, they not known for that. Papoose is in the motherfucking Tune Core building. You know what I mean? Remy look at, I mean, women look at Remy like goals and shit. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Easy is a battle rapper. So these rumors hurt him because, you know what I mean, losing a fight, then getting quiet and this, that, and the other, that shit make him look crazy. So he still want to speak out on the shit.
Do you not think this might be, publicity stunt, if you mind me asking, Henny?
Hell no, I definitely don't see that. I've heard that a lot. I've heard people say people they trying to line up a battle between Easy and Papoose. First of all, Papoose isn't a battle rapper, and he don't necessarily need the little bit of money that battle rap can provide. You know what I'm saying? But as far as a publicity stunt, is you gonna let people spread a rumor that you got punched in your face or that your girl is cheating on you with another nigga? Like niggas ain't signing up for that type of publicity stunt. It's a lot of publicity stunts in the world, but I don't know a nigga that's gonna sign up for them type of rumors and shit.
So if I may ask you, Henny, why you don't think that Easy hasn't spoke out yet? You think it could be maybe Remy Ma being his manager, at least from what I heard,
Yeah,
that's his manager, telling
nah,
him not to
facts.
say nothing?
Yeah, Easy put himself in a position where he burnt a lot of bridges, man. You know what I mean? He was signing URL, it's issues with his contract and all that. You know what I mean? So he's not really gonna get booked by a lot of the other major leagues in battle rap until that dispute is figured out. Whereas Remy Ma is willing to deal with him and willing to go to bat for him, I guess, with his issues with the URL. So she's kind of like, from what I understand, his only option outside of throwing his own events. So of course he want to stay in good graces with her. Plus she opened doors for him. You know what I mean? She getting him on platforms. I think she helping get him in movies. So he definitely don't want to destroy that type of relationship. But at the end of the day, he's still a man. So niggas, like niggas ain't just trying. They saying the nigga ain't showed his face because it's fucked up. Like niggas ain't just trying to sit back and eat that type of shit.
Yeah, you're right about that. I wouldn't sit back and just let a rumor like that fly around. So my
Yeah.
question to you, Henny, if it was you in that situation, what type of approach would you take?
I would have spoke that night. I don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't give a fuck what the situation is. If I'm a nigga who go live every day, every weekend after every event, talk shit after every what I mean, drama or whatever, I'm gonna stay me. You know what I mean? I'm even if I got a lump on my face like my nigga Bill Collector, I'm turning the camera on and we gonna talk about it. And if I don't do that night, I'm gonna just shut the fuck up till I announce my next battle or something. It's no in between. It's no every couple days. Let me tease my fans or tell my fans a lie about what did happen, didn't happen, and then they got to find out from somebody else. I'm either gonna speak that night or I'm gonna just shut the fuck up till my next shit.
Okay, yes, sir. Well, I appreciate you, Henny. Anybody else got any questions for Mr. Henny? I know he's a busy man, so.
Yo, I got a question. Do you believe the text messages that Miss Hustle released? You believe they was real?
One of okay, so it was multiple messages, right? Now, Easy only really responded to the one that was supposedly fake. It was another one people not really talking about that mentioned domestic violence and also mentioned audio from a nigga in Philly. You know what I mean? Now I believe some shit. I know I believe some shit in that message. So I believe that the other text message that the screenshot was probably true. At least some facts in that joint was true.
Hey Henny, salute to you, man. It's Dell.
What up?
Hey, how you and I saw that live. How you and Easy's relationship now? Y'all cool?
I mean, though, contrary to what Easy may believe, we really didn't have as close a relationship as he might have tried to paint. I think that was more narrative. You know what I mean? Me and Easy was always just cool. It was never no brotherly type activity. He was saying I went to his house. I went to his house for an interview, not to watch the Super Bowl, not for Sunday dinner. You know what I mean? I can't
It was
guarantee when I
business. It
called.
was
Yeah,
business.
yeah.
Yeah.
When I call his phone, he don't pick up the phone. Like he. It was a certain point in time where he started feeling himself. You know what I mean? I've known Easy for about 3 4 years. You know what I mean? It went from he was eager to get on the battle rap trap camera to when he see the camera, he turned his head like he ain't got time for it. You know what I mean? So for me it's definitely business and I never actually felt the way. But for him, once I reported that URL shit, he called my name out publicly because he felt the way. But it's like nigga, if it's business on one side, it's business on both sides, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
got you. Now, how you
Yeah.
feel about not giving him a heads up though? You think he deserved that or not?
I
I'm
don't
just
feel
saying that
no
for the
way about
crowd. I heard you on the live,
it.
but what you
Yeah,
think?
I don't feel no way about that because I didn't owe him a heads up. It's certain niggas that I do hold close in this battle rap culture, and I can't say he's one of them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what would make him think otherwise. You know what I mean? Like it's niggas in this shit that have met my mother and shit like that. Like it's them the type of accolades. You know what I mean? Them the type of things that really make a friendship. Like niggas that know my mother and shook her hand, gave her a hug and shit like that. Like it was
Right.
kind of weird
No, I
that
get
he
you.
thought.
I think,
Yeah,
yeah, I think it was the fact y'all did a collab on a song, so it could have painted a picture
hey, man, listen,
where
even
he
even
thought it was
even that though.
closer than it was. No, no, I'm
Yeah,
with you. I'm saying
no,
I can
I
see
feel, but
how he could get
even the
the
song.
impression.
Even the
Hmm.
song he painted a certain way. I asked him for that song last year. I had to call the nigga 1,337 times to get the verse. And then the thing about Easy, he he's such a quote unquote real nigga. All you got to do is challenge the real nigga in him to get him to do some shit. So after the millionth time I reminded him, I just kind of was like, damn, dog, what's up, man? You forgetting about the streets? What happened? You know what I mean? And that's what made him eventually send the song through. Months later, I pushed my whole album back for that damn verse. So yeah, I
It
mean
was a
that's
hot
not something.
song though.
Yeah,
It
I
definitely
appreciate
was
it,
a
but
great song.
yeah, I appreciate it, but it's not something that you gonna throw in my face when you mad. You ain't gonna throw him like he ain't say it. Mind you, he didn't say it to me.
I hear
He
you.
said it in another interview. He said in another interview talking about URL put me that told me to do this shit and blase blase blah and don't call him for no more verses and blase blase blah. Yeah, I mean that's where it's like hold up, where's all this coming from, nigga? Because if you really thought that I should have called you, then play by your own rules. You should have called me.
I hear you. Hey, that's all my questions. Appreciate you pulling up. Go ahead, Freedom.
Nah, salute.
Appreciate you, D out of Henny, man. We got your YouTube up top, man. Everybody hit that link up top. Please subscribe to Battle Rap Trap, D out of Henny, man. We truly appreciate you, Henny. Anything you want to say to the people, give your brand, your social media, everything like that.
Now, hey, listen, I'm trying to branch over into kind of doing more hip hop coverage on my second page. It's Henny Blogs on hip hop. So if you could go subscribe to that, even if you're not subscribed to Battle Rap Trap, we're gonna be doing different content on that other page. So I'm trying to get my subscribers up over there, man. I appreciate y'all for real.
No
Hey,
problem,
hey,
Mr. Henny. We appreciate you, man. Anybody got any more questions before he dip out? Anybody?
yeah, I got one. Hey, do you still fuck with Angry Fan?
Hell yeah. I'm that type of nigga, man. Angry fan. J Black niggas like that, they actually helped me at the beginning of my career. Averb, Tay Rock, it's certain niggas you not really gonna hear me say nothing bad about unless I say it directly to him. You know what I mean? Like, and me and Angry Fan had a situation. I said what I had to say directly to him. You'll never hear me say nothing bad about him behind my back, behind his back, because he gave me shots out when he ain't had to. He put me on when he ain't had to. You feel me?
Hey, when y'all be on the show, when y'all be all coming on that show, man, that should be entertaining. When you
I
and
love that.
Harlem Legend and
Oh
you
yeah.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and the Tooth, y'all be,
Uh,
hey, that
Oh,
should be
DNA
funny
too
to the
crazy.
motherfucker. Yeah, that should be funny to the motherfucker, man.
Nah, that'd be my favorite shit because when I do my blogs, I don't really get my opinion. So I love being able to go over there and talk without having to be filtered and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Henny, you from More?
I'm from Maryland, yeah. I mean
Okay.
my whole family out
All
be more.
right.
Hell yeah.
We can
Oh,
hear it. Salute to you. You know
yeah,
what
you
I'm
call it.
talking about?
Hell yeah. Nah, but nah, I definitely appreciate y'all. My nigga
Fuck
Manny,
it, do,
salute.
dummy.
I need to that nigga wild. Hey, nah, but I need to figure out where can I find this shit at so I can re-listen to the whole conversation.
I was just about to tell you, man. Just subscribe to the room. I mean, join the room. Go tell them how to join the room, y'all.
So you go up top and you click on the title of the room, 100 ENT South, and it'll
Yeah.
take you to a link where you could join the club. And then once the room is over, a link will be circulated. So you could just click on the link after the room closed, and then you'll be able to hear the whole entire room. We just started a little while ago, so you really didn't miss too much.
I bet.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
yeah,
appreciate you. I
and
appreciate
also,
you.
hey, Henny, the other thing is it's what Miss Rosetta said. But if you're a speaker in the room and you search your name, it'll show you the stages you was on, and so you'll see it that way too. Like if you were just to hit that search at the bottom of Clubhouse and type your profile, you'll see yourself, or in your profile, it'll show you the last stages you was on, and you'll see that you were on this, and you can play it that way too. So you got a couple options.
And the
Shit.
last way, you'll more than likely be on YouTube. Here
Oh,
on
that's
the
a fact.
100 side, we always make YouTube. That was a good conversation. So we do have a couple of people that post our YouTube Clubhouse shenanigans. We'll put we'll put their link in the chat, so you can just look. Go ahead and subscribe, and you'll be able to see this. I'm sure in just a little bit.
So
All right,
Henny Man,
cool. The
I
answer
got a
right
question,
there.
Henny Man. So Henny Man,
What's
who
up?
won? Who won, Easy or Hitman in this debate? Who
You
won?
know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? That's where that's where Easy stopped fucking with me at right there. I did a recap on the jump on that battle. I gave Hitman a round. I got a text from that nigga, not about all the good shit I said, but because he didn't agree with one thing that I said. I gave Hitman a round. I got Easy winning that battle. And Hitman my favorite battle rapper of all time.
What
Yeah,
you
I
give
mean,
him the
so yeah,
first? You gave Hitman the
What you
first.
giving the first? It had to be.
yeah. Hey yo, not only not only I gave Hitman. Hold
It
on.
had to be the first, man.
I think I might have gave him the third
No
though.
No,
way.
there's no way you gave him the third, Henny
There
Man.
ain't no way. The hate ain't
I
gonna
I
look
think
think I
you
good
might
on
gave
have
him
gave
the
him. I
camera.
think I
first.
might
Come
have
on,
gave
I
Henny.
Hitman the
remember
third,
Come
man.
on.
he might have edged that
Ain't
Yo,
I
first.
you
definitely
did.
I
didn't give him
damn
the
near give
first.
him the
Nah, the
first.
first. Nah, the first with that basketball scheme, the rebound off the glass
Yeah,
and all
come on.
that. Hell
Yeah,
nah.
I give him that first. I damn near give him that
You
first. But
had to
no, the
do the
second and
first,
third was
Henny.
clear. Second and third was
I don't
clear.
know. Yo, we gotta relook at that
Okay.
joint because you gotta understand. Hitman wasn't getting a lot of reaction in that joint at
Oh,
all.
they
You
was
feel
hating.
like
They
he
was hating
wasn't.
from the
Just
get go. I ain't gonna lie.
But
yeah,
his bars
yeah,
was
yeah.
light.
So yeah, I mean,
His bars was light.
yeah.
First
So
round he went
it was
in
a two
though.
one. Easy won that motherfucker clear. Put it like
All
that.
right, that's
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
good
he won
enough.
them to me. Yep, because you could tell when a nigga losing. But Hitman, like his whole posture
His
said, "I don't
energy.
feel like
Yeah,
myself
his
right now."
energy was
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's what that was for sure.
So who's your favorite battle rapper, Henny?
Hitman is like my favorite of all time, but it's more for his older work. You know what I mean? Than his newer work for sure. You know what I mean? But he number one. I got Calico in that joint. K Shine. I like Averb of course.
Damn, you ain't got Geechee Gotti in there, Henny?
Geechee could be the fifth. No, Geechee is definitely one of those. I just been around for a long time, so I'm kind of stuck in a certain
I
class.
hmm
respect. I
I
hear you.
understand that too. Yeah.
Who you got out of Hitman and Cal?
Hey, Kyle dogs Hitman in the
Cal.
Talk
first
about
one.
it.
Like
Facts.
he
Thank
do-
you, bro.
Facts.
he
Thank you.
dogs Hitman in the first one. But in the second one, you could debate that. But I go back to the first one they did on Snoop Dogg League. I love that joint right there.
Copy that.
So who's your
Hey,
Mount
Henny, I got a
Rushmore?
question for you real
Who's
quick,
your
man.
Mount Rushmore, Henny? One mic at a time. Who was going first? 2-4. That was you.
2-4
Yeah.
first.
Who's your Mount Rushmore?
Arsenal, Disaster, Murder Mook or Lux. I don't know. I got it's a debate between them two and Averb. All of them for different reasons, man. I looked at the actual Mount Rushmore and was like, okay, well, Mooka Lux is like the first, so that's a George Washington. I feel like Arsenal started traveling. They say Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves, so it's kind of like Arsenal showed niggas, oh, we could. Yeah, I mean, so it's like everybody got a different reason
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean,
Hey, Henny, what's up, man? You think URL? What's up with the URL and the caffeine contract? Can you speak on that? You know anything about that?
shit, I had a caffeine contract. That motherfucker just ended, so
No, no.
I could
I
definitely speak on that.
I know you had one. I'm talking about what's going on with
Yeah,
URL. They still with caffeine? No, they got 113 million dedicated to battle rap, whatever. What's going on with it? We ain't seen no events on caffeine from URL.
Henny, wasn't you
yeah,
pumping that deal? Oh
I
my
feel.
bad.
I feel like caffeine kind of started to realize their original plan was to give basically free content. I never understood how it was going to work. Yeah, I mean, and they used a lot of that money that they did get from them investors to put on. So we got like 2-3 years of straight free shows, and then they started trying to do that paid content. I know they started with the Tommy the Clown battle because my daughter came and asked me to unlock some shit. I'm like, what? They charging on caffeine? Next thing I know,
Right.
the
Buy
Kings vs
coins
Queens
and
was
all
charged.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like basically it's common sense almost like, all right, well, we can charge versus giving this away for free. It seemed like the viewership was going down for the free shit anyway. We about to go in this route, and I guess URL gonna have to decide if they want to stick around. What I do know is the caffeine contracts, URL contracts ain't for 5 years. Them niggas is gonna have an option of splitting ways every 6 months to a year.
No doubt.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Hey, quick question on that, real quick. Did they have ads on there? I wasn't on there enough to know. Like, is that how they was getting paid? They get sponsors or ads on there, like YouTube? I'm talking about caffeine.
That
Is that
part
how
I
they
can't
was getting
answer.
their bread? Okay.
Both joints that they did that they charged for, I was actually in the building, so I don't know what the at home experience was like, but I don't think so. They charged, so that's where they
Oh
getting their
no, the
money from. They
last
don't need
couple
the
they
ad dollars.
charged, but I'm talking about before when it was free. Was they getting? Was
No,
there any ads on the app or nothing?
no, no ads,
Oh
no
wow.
nothing.
Okay.
Or they was.
Damn,
That's
that's
I'm like, how the
crazy.
fuck is they
Okay.
paying us?
Right.
When I signed my caffeine contract, you know what I mean? I'm asking my man Anwar because you know what I mean, he be understanding all that shit. I'm thinking I'm reading something wrong. I'm first thing I noticed, this shit say, yo, they can cancel whenever the fuck they want. Second thing I noticed, yo, they paying me with minimum requirements and they doing this for 100 other motherfuckers. How are they making their money?
Hey, I got a question for you, Henny. When is your next battle? Cause I see you be battling.
I got some shit July 15th, man. Like because of the media shit, I can't get booked nowhere. You know what I mean? URL don't like the shit that I report about easy. RBE don't like the shit I report about URL. You know what I mean? Like niggas just is but all I could do is speak my mind. So it'd be smaller leagues that show love and shout out to them for keeping me active. I'm battling a nigga named Riddick and VA next month.
And with that
I'll
being
definitely
said,
be
Henny,
checking that out.
with that being said, right? What do you think
Mhm.
your legacy will be at the end of it all? With battle rap, is it going to be more of the bringing information side? Is it going to be the bringing the DMV to battle rap? Is it going to be for your battles? Where do you feel like your legacy is going to be most solidified at in battle rap?
I think I'm gonna be one of the most unsung, highest paid niggas ever in this shit. That's what I think.
Talk
Yeah,
that
I mean,
shit.
niggas don't like to talk about me as far as bringing the DMV on like that. Niggas don't like to talk
Nah,
about
you
me as
did
far as
that.
the niggas I battled, the skill, this, that, and the other. Yeah, I mean, but one thing I know is the real niggas know what I did, and another thing I know is I've been eating this whole motherfucking time. Yeah, I mean, so
Salute.
you know what I mean, like at the end of the day. I could cry about not getting booked over here, but I might get booked over here. They might give me 1,000. I'm getting several times that over just off YouTube talking about this shit. So I
Yep.
ain't in the place to complain about nothing. You know what I mean? I think I'm just gonna be an
Yeah,
unsung paid nigga. You feel me?
you did break it down the financial end one time, and I think one of your debates back and forth with somebody, you told them which how
Yeah,
3 or 4 ways you were getting paid. I won't go into that because it just seemed like
yeah.
I'm pocket watching, but I'm more of a listener than a watcher. But
Nah,
yeah,
that's a
bro,
fact
keep
though.
doing your thing for
Yeah.
sure though.
Salute, salute.
Hey, give me a follow too, Henny, if
Hey,
you don't
angry
mind,
fan.
and salute the room, Dale. Thank you for bringing me up, bro.
Hey, angry fan. Hey, angry fans get paid more than all the battle rappers, and he don't even battle
That
rap.
you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like really over the years, like these niggas is struggling for a plate. Respectfully, they struggling for a plate so they can knock off extra bills and all that type of shit. These blogger niggas get paid every 21st, nigga. Like, and that shit gonna come like clockwork.
You got any
That's
pointers
right.
for anybody trying to get into a battle rap blogging or blogging period? Since you speaking on that.
Yo, that shit, the one thing I always say, you gotta be consistent with this shit. Is yeah, I mean, whatever your motto is, if it's every Thursday, be there every Thursday. If it's every day, be there every day. That's how you gonna build your fan base. They gonna know, all right, I'm going to this person for this one. Yeah, I mean, it's true. I feel like that's how y'all stumbled on my shit because I'm just consistent and get it out quick with just the facts. So it's like, all right, we can listen
I
to his
see. I
shit
seen
and
your
get.
first battle. I seen when you battle Verb. I've been knew who you was.
Oh
So
no,
I
salute. No, I'm
met you
talking
in
about as far as
Charlotte.
I'm talking about as far as the media shit though. Like
Oh, okay,
uh
okay.
like how you stumbled on, okay, well we listen to his shit because he'd say it real fast and then we can talk about it rather than hearing niggas talk about it for an hour and then we gotta talk about it too. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, so whatever you
Mm-hmm.
want to do, whatever you want your stamp to be, just do that shit and be consistent with it for real. That's really the key.
I got a question for you, spicy question for you. What do you feel about compromised media?
I don't think it's a. I honestly don't think it's a real thing, man. I do and I don't. I think that the people who scream compromise media at other niggas are the ones compromised. I think that if you looking at me because you need to hear me attack a certain brand or platform, then that's because you're compromised in your mind. You need to hear me bash URL. You need to hear me bash RBE. That's because there's something inside of you. You know what I mean? So you can't call me compromised because you want me to be compromised. That don't even make sense. You know what I mean? So that's what I think. I think that the niggas who saying it are the niggas that's compromised.
All right, I gotta ask you now. Yeah, I gotta ask him though. So, how's you and Piper Boy's relationship? Because
That's
he
a
was the
great.
one calling
Oh,
it
that's
out
a
like
good
that.
one.
I ain't trying to start nothing, but you know how it go.
Yo, but see that okay, so that's one thing about the media shit, and this with every level of media, it's still a professionalism. So I understand Piper Boy. Piper Boy is going to get the views. He's going to get the conversation started. He's going to, you know what I mean, uh, pick at people and try to. You know what I mean, I'm not mad at that, and I'm not mad at the whole compromised media thing. But me and Piper Boy talk all the time. You know what I'm saying? Off
Good,
kind niggas
good.
don't even know that. You know what I mean? I talk to
That's
Piper
good.
Boy.
No, that's good.
Yeah, I talked to him like 2 days ago in the inbox. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't nothing. It's never nothing personal with Piper Boy because I grown to respect what he do a lot.
Yep,
He Piper Boy understand this shit more than a lot
he
of niggas,
really
man.
do. That's why I asked you because
Yeah.
he man, if you just listen to him in between the lines, he say a lot, boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Henny man,
Oh
what you
yeah,
think
Piper
about
boy
that
be
beef?
on his shit though.
What you think about that beef with
Think about what?
RBE? That beef with RBE and URL?
I mean, shit. Whatever drive niggas. One thing I can't speak on is their court case, but just as a fan.
Yeah.
Whatever drive niggas, man. Let's see who could throw the best event this year. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I try to be at all of them. I was at RBE last event. I was at URL last event, and I was at Chrome 23. Him and Holler versus Easy the Block happened.
I ain't gonna lie, RBE be
That's
going
why
up too.
nigga can't call me compromised. I'm at everybody's. The niggas who call me compromised ain't at all of the events that I'm at.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah,
RBE
you in the
going up too.
building.
Like they last few events been decent.
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I got a
yeah.
question if y'all don't mind.
Go ahead, Pit.
Of course you
Yeah,
can.
that's
What?
Pitbull.
All
Yeah.
right, salute, salute, peace and blessings. Hey, who is your favorite battle rapper right now? That's doing their thing right now.
Uh, Probably Geechee Gotti, man. Probably Geechee Gotti. And Easy the Block Captain for real. Like it's nothing more exciting than when Easy he doing the shit the right way as far as battling 2-3 times a year. So it makes every battle of his exciting for real.
Okay, yes sir, yes
I love
sir.
niggas that talk that street shit. So yeah, I'm definitely there for that. And you know, big stage battle rap is nothing like it. So it's definitely gonna be one of the superstars. That's my active favorite right now.
Hey,
Yes
Henny, I got a
sir.
question for you.
Hey, bro.
What's up?
All right, so let's just say we have any because I be in the room, I like been at the bottom listening and stuff, and
Right.
you know I am, man. So my thing is if these guys like twofold, like Freedom and stuff, have any question about a battle rap or want to talk about them or whatever, it's okay for a nigga to hit you up and pull them in the room because I know you got
Yeah,
all their
yeah. I'm
contacts. You fuck with all of them. We be around all of them, so you know we can pull
Yeah,
them in the
yeah,
room and you
that's
can
definitely no problem. I'm trying to figure this shit out though, man. I'm trying to figure out how to add niggas right now.
I just sent you an ad game, walk you through it.
Yeah, we hit you a follow and you just hit us a follow back. All the moderators
Yeah.
on stage, anybody
Okay,
you
I see it.
And
resonate
Okay, I
with.
see
and
that. Okay, bet.
and Henny, on the hunter side, we've had Geechee, we've had Ill Will just
A
about a week
Verb
ago
over
when
here.
Wack posted. Yeah, we had who else did we
I want
have?
to say
T
A
Top.
Verb was over
So
here.
they be coming through.
Nah, that's love right there. I think I might have heard Geechee in this joint with Whack 100 before.
Yep.
Yep, that was like a
Okay,
couple
I
weeks
see
ago.
everybody
So
now.
Henny,
Facts. I got it. I just followed everybody
hey,
back to follow me too.
hey Henny, you think A Ward got robbed in the champion of the year last year?
Nah, nah. I don't think that A Ward has. I think that A Ward has been a top five probably for the last 5 years, but I don't think he's been number one any of the years because I just don't think that he, you know what I mean, rose to the occasions that would have put him there. You know what I mean? Them one things that would break him through the ceiling, he just not what hasn't been willing to do. Now we know why. We see a lot of drama with the URL contracts that he been complaining about, but but that's the shit that's been keeping him out of that number one spot too, though.
So that was gonna be my question. Do you think it's because he ain't hit the
And Big
URL
K
stage
destroyed
yet?
that boy too.
Well, it's not only because he wasn't on URL, it's because he's not getting those headlining opportunities either. He not getting. I mean, A Ward is super dope, but he did mostly smaller cars or undercars. You know what I mean? He not
Yeah.
getting that. He not getting that big stage top rank look. You know what I mean? Like that Ill Will versus A Ward that put points on the board right there. You know what I mean? But then
What
he
about the
had the
Rum
Rosenberg.
Nitty?
No,
Henny.
last year, battle of the year for sure. But then what else though?
What about he versed Geechee Gotti twice, and he won both times?
But he didn't do that all last year. That was the I was on the call with him
Okay,
and Geechee
last
got
year
that.
you right.
And this nigga
He
did
did
not
not
win
beat.
both
He did
times,
not beat
homie.
him twice, bro. Come on, let's
Yeah,
not do that.
it's a
Yeah,
debatable.
I was on, but that was neither one of them was last year though.
No,
Both
that
of them.
was
That was the
20,
year.
right?
Yeah, the
2021.
second one was the year before last. That's when I battled Snake Eyes, so
Yeah,
I know that.
yeah. You got
Hey,
Yeah,
it,
you
so
bro.
killed
it's just
Snake
like more.
Eyes,
Just
right?
Yeah, two
I
one
feel
is
like I
higher.
Nah,
won.
he lost that.
Nah, Henny won that one.
I
Y'all
feel like I
bugging.
won. Some people said I dog. You know what I mean? If you go back and look, the certain shit listen to the conversation we having right now, and then go back and look at the shit I said to Snake Eyes. Nigga, I make more money off of you than you and shit like that. Like I was really talking to the nigga. Niggas just wasn't catching or anything. You know what I mean?
He had the antics with the chicken wings and shit. I mean, he wanted to
I had a
build.
rebuttal. I had a rebuttal for that. The
He
biggest
did.
reaction was my rebuttal for that. I said, "Yeah, I come through with all drums and leave you niggas all flat off the freestyle tip."
Yeah, it might have been the crowd though. If it they wasn't fucking with
Now
you
the
in that
crowd
for
was
some reason, bro. They wasn't
crowd was
on. They
ass.
wasn't fucking with
They was talking about what they was gonna do tomorrow in that motherfucker for real.
you. Yeah, that's all good. I got a quick question for you though, Henny. When it comes to the music, besides yourself, what's your top five? Who make the best music in battle rap outside of yourself?
First of all, my brother Ryder, we definitely gonna start with him.
Oh
Sue
yeah,
Surfers
yeah.
are
JLC
automatic.
Whip.
Sue servers are automatic. I feel like Geechee Gotti, A Verb in New Jersey Twerk is all just come to mind immediately. I think Saga do something different, but it's beautiful music. I think Av killed a motherfucking every beat I ever heard him on. You know what I mean? Bill Collector. It's I could go. I listen to a lot of nigga shit, man. I listen K Shine, Chess,
Hey, K
Rum
Shine
Nitty.
shit go hard. I ain't gonna hold
Yeah, I be with it, killers be.
you. On
Hurting and
family,
lurking.
nigga. Don't
Lurking,
play.
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
Free
yeah.
yeah.
surf, free
A lot of
surf
niggas
too.
don't
Free
fuck with
surf.
battle rappers' music though, bro.
I rock with
Yeah.
Arsenal's music.
Arsenal. That's why I was saying, yeah, Arsenal.
Yeah, he
Arsenal
go
got some
crazy.
shit, man.
He go
Oz
crazy.
got some
Ours
shit, man.
been
I was
hard.
he shout out to Oz.
If I
Yeah,
start
Oz
playing
took
for
him
you,
took
it's
me to
gonna
the
be a
studio,
murder.
man.
Y'all gonna listen
He
to that.
Oz got some shit figured out down there, man. He a star down there in Orlando right now,
You say
man.
he took you went to the
So, are there
studio?
any
That's
like,
Hey,
crazy.
one
are
mic
there
on
any
the
I
lady.
appreciate
One
everybody
female?
mic
coming to
on the
my
lady,
house.
Manny, real quick. One mic on the lady. Go ahead, lady.
It's Ebony. Are,
My bad, Abby.
are there any? It's all good. Are there any like hot female like battle rappers that you, I guess, respect or like or listen
Yeah,
to?
I was 100%. It's dozens of them. That's what made Remy Ma get into it. She felt like the ladies wasn't getting the attention they deserve. If you interested, I think you should start with probably Jazz the Rapper and Miss Hustle. Yeah, I mean that's definitely a safe place to start. They always come to show, I mean, show they work, be their best. They never be out there choking, messing up. Yeah, I mean, but if you want to get into some of the messier shit or the crazier or shock value shit, you got Yoshi G, you got Fur Funeral. One of my favorites is 40 Bars. Prestavia. She be punching hard like the niggas official. Yeah, it's a lot of females. There's a lot of females.
Sure.
Shoni the rapper for sure.
I got another question. What you think about the boy T Top, man?
Yo, Top is one of my favorite niggas for real. Like, you know what I mean? And he adapted. He used to do all drug talk. Then he started on the angles, man. Shout out to Top. I don't know. It seemed like he just trying to refigure himself out to appeal to the crowd now. I'm not of the crowd now, so I still love what he do. But it seemed like he trying to change for them and figure that out. And I'm gonna give him time to do that though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So
Hell yeah.
those of us that don't know, how long have you been in battle rap?
Well, I started a league in like 2016, 2015 or 2016, and I started doing the media in like 2018. So it was about 7, 8 years I've been involved. I love this shit since I was, you know what I mean, since 2000. But I got involved in like 2016, about 7, 8 years. Nah,
And then how
2015,
important is
2015. So yeah, 7, 8 years. Yeah, yeah.
sorry about that. How important is relationships with league owners?
It depends on what you trying to do. Some people don't gotta know the league owners at all, and it's almost beneficial because one thing about battle rap, once you shake a nigga hand, they, you know what I mean, they think that it's expectations that come with that sometimes. You know what I mean? So sometimes it could be beneficial to not know them niggas. But if you're trying to get into events and get certain access and all that, yeah, I mean, it's very important to have a respectable relationship with them because they want to make sure you're not putting down their brand and all that before they just give you that type of access and shit.
Okay, and the reason I'm asking that is because drugs, right? Another DMV
Mhm.
rapper.
Facts,
Um,
yeah.
he's professing his relationship with the URL when they was booking him on short notice. Once he
Mhm.
said he needed time, he wanted to take time to start preparing for his battle so he can get better performances. We don't see him as much, but he had a great relationship with him. Like, what's
Yo,
going on with
listen,
you?
I could tell you what, drugs. I done did business with drugs several times. You know what I'm saying? Because he was one of the main people I booked on Do or Die Battle League. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, drugs is one of the people that what I mean. Sometimes he be in his own way, and I'm gonna just say that. I say that lovingly. Sometimes he be in his own way. I don't know all his specifics with the URL, but what I do know is if drugs wanted to battle right now, he could battle. That's what I know. Yeah, I mean that's what I do know. I don't know none of the specifics with them, but if drugs wanted to battle right now, I know he could battle because that nigga was getting booked every week in every city, everywhere, and then it's just like he just stopped.
That's a fact.
Yeah, I
That's a
mean, so
fact.
because so it's hard for me to just speak on the URL situation because he not battling nowhere right now.
Okay,
So that seemed more like a choice to me.
heard that.
Hey, so I had one more question. So I know, like, a lot of times in battle rap, it gets all heated, and you all have to get your money on the back end. So y'all pretty much can't fight like that. But have you ever had to like tee off on anybody or get into a squabble while you were battle rapping?
Yo, I tell you what, do or die battle league. Pretty much every event, somebody got choke slammed, stolen, or something like, you know what I mean. But yeah, and we've been active. Me and my team had to be active on some misunderstanding shit before, but it more than that, it's been several approaches where I had to talk to somebody that said something on the internet and just pull them to the side, man to man. Hey, we right here, face to face. Do you got something you want to say to me? That's happened several times right there.
Hey, Henny. Hey, let me ask you something. Why everybody hate DNA 2 so much? That nigga's hilarious, bro. Why niggas hate on that nigga?
Everybody, see, the thing is, like I said about Piper Boy, like I said about anybody, I understand this. It took a long time for me to really understand this media shit. DNA truth is necessary, you know what I'm saying? But people don't see it that way. They see him as a pest, but then they'll also go to his page when it's something that they need to see because he's there. So you got to respect the fact that he's there, even if you don't respect every single thing he posts. He a part of the culture too, man. So yeah, I mean, I think it take a while for people to even understand that type of shit, though.
Cause he unbiased. He don't
But
take no sides.
even yeah, that he a different type of unbiased. He don't give a fuck. He
And,
just don't. It's
and
not
he
even
roast
unbiased. He
niggas.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he
He don't
roast niggas.
care.
That nigga roast
You know what
niggas.
I
He
mean?
don't be playing.
And this coming from me though, like mind you, he puts my name as Ian J Man and all his titles. He go on me all the time. I don't give a fuck. Like how picture me being mad at what a puppet does. You know what I mean? I think some people just need to grow up a little bit and just be like, yo, that's a fucking puppet. What I gotta go to sleep tonight. I'm not about to lose sleep over no fucking puppet, man. Let him do what he doing.
Wait, E and J man, like why does he call you E and J man?
I,
The
you
fuck?
know, people. Some
Drink E
people are
and J?
corny. Hell no. My name is HennyMan. I ain't drank E and J since I was like 19.
Now he hit you
Literally.
with the irk and jerk. That's
You
crazy.
feel me? You feel me? But it's okay though. But it works because it keep my name out of the algorithm. He don't put HennyMan, so when people search HennyMan, his shit don't come up. So that always works for me. And I just find a way to not, you know what I mean? He don't give a fuck. So why would I give a fuck, man?
Okay, I have a
Well, I gotta.
question
Oh,
from the. Oh, you
go
want to
ahead,
take it,
Miss
Taylor?
Rosetta.
I have a
Uh,
question from the chat. When will they incorporate commentary in battle rap like they do in sports?
Oh well, whoever said that, shout out to you. If you look at some of the bigger events, they have commentary. I actually was a host uh, alongside Jay Black for like a year and a half with the caffeine commentary team between battles. Man, that was one of the dopest experiences I had since I've been in battle rap. Just to because it was during the pandemic, they needed a little bit of extra entertainment. Yeah, I mean, and we was there for that, so that was dope. I don't know if they're gonna continue to do it now that the pandemic is over as much, but yeah, I mean, while it was there, it was definitely a good addition though. So that's a good question for real.
well, does anybody else have any questions for Mr.
Yeah,
Henny Man?
Rose, I just sent
Well, I
you this
have a
clip, man.
question.
I want to play that Henny Man. It's the hardest round you had, bro. I just sent you the clip. Just gotta wait for it to pin it real quick. You went
Yep,
crazy
I'm
on
ready.
Snake Eyes. That first round against Snake Eyes, nigga, you went dumb.
Appreciate that
Oh
too, folks.
man.
We gonna play that clip, man. Miss Rosetta, you got that loaded up?
Yep.
All right, let's get it.
Shout out to the trappers, we are my back lit is the out of here, Henny Man, battle rap trap, and we definitely got